My name is Kyle McLeod, and what I want to talk to you today about is the real source of change in your life. I want you to think of an interaction that you had that didn't go well. And if you can't think of anything, just think of the last time someone cut you off in traffic. If I'm doing a soft skills like communication, I have different models that I use, and I know them in such a way that I can tell a story and involve the model. We had this one neighbor. Now, we're just for the sake of keeping it anonymous, we'll just call him Jeff. And Jeff was the kind of guy that no matter what, you were gonna have a conversation with him. But another day, and we don't know what happened, all we know is that Jeff did not speak. You know how like you can look at someone, but you're kind of looking beyond them, so you don't really see them? We don't know if that happened. We don't know if Jeff's wife said, "Don't you let me catch you talking to her ever again." Like, we just don't know. Having people laugh and knowing that you're the source of that, it actually feels really good. And to see them learning at the same time, maybe it's addictive. But my wife, she made a decision. So out of that experience, she made a decision. I tend to call that the story. And the story was that Jeff is not of good moral character and is not to be trusted. There was this crack on our front window. At that moment, my wife decided that she was gonna turn into what I call CSI. She went and bought cameras. My bedroom became Command Central. But if you're interactive, if you're funny, and if you know your material, and if they're laughing and if they're getting it, it makes the day go by so much faster. And so one day, I came outside, and I look at the car, and I noticed that it looked like someone had scuffed it. And she's like, "I already know who did it." You can't say that Jeff did this because you don't know. Like, you don't have the facts. You don't have it. However, whoever did this is on camera. You know it wasn't Jeff, right? It wasn't Jeff. But it was a neighbor who she actually does like. Now, do you think that she's mad that the neighbor hit her car and didn't say anything? No, she's mad that it wasn't Jeff. That's what's got her messed up. So the thing is, after she experienced that one interaction, she immediately carried that. If this is the past, then this is the present, right? And everything gets carried. Seeing people get something out of something I provided, that makes a big difference for me. And you can look at all kinds of scenarios and you can see that this happens. I remember I mentioned traffic, right? So when someone cuts you off, they did it on what? Purpose. And what did you say about that person? But have you ever cut someone off by accident? Yeah. The area that I really want to dwell in is here. I like to just call it your world. If you're not willing to give this up, the people in your lives, they will always be a certain way. If you don't want to give it up, that is 100% okay. That is the source of real change, giving up what your paradigm is. That's it. Yay. Thank you.